Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. This is the Big Blue Blob, episode number 5. Let's keep going. So it's early in the morning. I'm quite sick, if you can't tell, and we're going to play games anyway because I enjoy playing this game. So yeah, I've looked around the map quite a bit, and I think we're doing alright. We have Brittany as a vassal, and we're going to get Provence, a couple more provinces fed to Brittany. And I noticed something that I can do that might actually get us that jump start we need to get up into Scandinavia. I've been looking at this for a long time, trying to find a way, like, how do we get to war with Denmark? Because Denmark is, like, the key to getting up there. They've still got these PUs over Norway and Sweden. Unfortunately, their alliance chain is nasty. We're going to have to fight Poland, which sucks, but Denmark's not allied with anyone that's small, so there's, like, no way to get to war with them. But if we declare war on Provence, and when we do, we co-belligerent Utrecht. Utrecht is allied with East Frisia. East Frisia will get a call in defensively, and East Frisia is not a part of the Empire. We could just go in and we can conquer this. It's within coring distance. So we co-belligerent Utrecht, go occupy East Frisia, siege it down, take this land, and then we core it. It's only 7 development. And then this gives us access to claims on anyone that's in the Hålogaland Blight. So then we can fabricate a claim directly on Denmark ourselves. And that will be the way that we actually get up into Scandinavia. How we're going to beat Denmark, Norway, Sweden, Poland, and Lithuania, I don't know. I mean, that's a lot of beef right there. But I guess we could maybe try to find people that don't like... I mean, see, Denmark's rivals are so weak because Denmark himself is like really tiny. Really tiny. He does have negative prestige though, so if their current ruler dies, then he would lose his unions. He'd still have the alliance to Poland and Lithuania, but maybe we could fabricate or like make something happen there, I'm not sure. Also, we do have this land down in Italy, which is fine. I'm hoping that it doesn't rebel. It probably will. I am going to reduce war exhaustion, so that we can maybe prevent that from happening. I don't think we have tolerance affecting us on here yet, so actually that might not be a problem, come to think of it. Alright, the other option would be to fabricate a trade conflict by building a bunch of light ships and using those to get trade power in Lübeck. Alright, so the other thing we're doing right now is we are fighting the Burgundians, and I suppose we could. This is probably a pretty good opportunity to get the thing to fire, the Burgundian inheritance. Now, the last time I made that fire, I did not take land from Burgundy before the tooltip, before the pop-up went away. And there were a bunch of people commenting saying you should have just taken land that wasn't part of the Burgundian inheritance in the peace deal and then clicked the button, and then you would have gotten both. I didn't know if that was true or not. So, if we get the Burgundian inheritance, we will do that, and we'll find out, so that we can maybe get a little bit extra land. I don't think going for the Emperor thing is really the way to do it. If that happens, I don't know. I mean, it's not going to happen, because the likelihood's just so low. We'd have to vassalize electors, it takes relationship slots. It's just such a long gamble. I don't want to do it. Well, that's very unfortunate that we're going to suffer 6% attrition here. Ouch, this is going to be painful. Well, we're going to consolidate regiments. We have fewer regiments to suffer the attrition. We have low manpower right now anyway. And, yeah. Painful. Very painful. You go, Brittany. You're the woman. Alright, we don't even have any of this stuff occupied yet. We should get his capital occupied. We want to get his enthusiasm to start going down, get that war score ticking up. He has not made his dude into a leader, which I don't know when they do that, but he doesn't have a legal heir. He's 19. The chances of the event firing are actually much higher this time than they were last time, because he has no legal heir. I'm not going to pull up the document this time, but just trust me, it's a lot more likely this time. Okay, so we have 2 mercenaries here, 2 mercenaries here. Fort level 3, that's a lot of dudes that we need. Let's do this. We'll get the siege of this one started, and then we'll... Man, he's got a fort in Baroy as well. It's annoying. And then we'll take... we just need to just get started on some of these things down here. I think that the... well, there's 14 up there. We are about to take this fort, which is quite nice. Good job, Castile. Keep it up. Keep up the good work, my friend. Insufficient support with this army now, by far, but... Just want to do a bare minimum siege there. And this one we can't hold on to without sieging down that fort. So I think for now, that's good enough. 42% chance to take Namur. Aragon broke their alliance with the Papal State. Cool. I'm really liking the changes that I've made in my message settings, because I don't get spammed with nearly as much crap anymore. Like, pretty much every pop-up that I see is relevant and useful information. Which is great. We still have our 3 siege guy. He's working up here. We have 2 guys that are 1 siege. So we'll have one of them go that way. We'll have the other one go this way. Get started on these 2 sieges. I am going to just go ahead and suffer a little bit of on-arrival attrition with those 2 armies. I need to start getting used to not having to worry about that, because... Are you coming at me? Why would you do this? Why would you do this? Damn, I can't get my leader up there. Well, Brittany just broke their long-standing siege of Flandern. That makes sense. I mean, kind of needed to happen to keep that battle going in the right direction, but that sucks. Okay, we've got Namur. Perfect. Alright, more individual war score against Burgundy, please. Let's go to Luxembourg next. Let's get the hell out of here before we suffer that attrition. How is our unrest chance? It's actually very low now that we bought down war exhaustion. Good. Okay, yeah, I think we're gonna probably fire the Burgundian inheritance here. If at all possible. And then maybe I'll even just like take... I have room for one more vassal. I could just like create a vassal up in this region. And truly the more vassals we have, the more manpower and the more troops and generals we'll have. So you know, one relationship tied up with Castile is probably okay, but the other 3 should just be little derps. Little helper guys. Okay, I was looking for... I have military access to the Papal State right now. Let's cancel that. Burgundy is at -47 war score. Chances of the Burgundian inheritance are getting higher. If you could just go ahead and make your guy into the leader, that would be the best way to increase the likelihood. And with you, I think we'll get started on this next siege. And because of that, that means that we can do this one. I mean, we could have done it earlier, but that would require just leaving the troops there forever, which I suppose isn't a big deal, but... It's that last 25%, getting to 75. That's what cuts the likelihood in half. Fortunately, this is a defensive war, so I'm not sure that East Frisia expanded. East Frisia took over Friesland. Cool. Well, I'm even more glad that we're going to be at war with East Frisia. Holland has no claims. Wonder if we should just get this war started now. Castile's not going to join in this war anyway. And I'm not afraid of Lorraine, Genoa, Utrecht. And Utrecht only really has... Well, they're going to call in Munster as well, which isn't a big deal. Still, it would be nice if I had a little bit more manpower or forcemen or something. Okay, 50%. These sieges take forever. What's our mission right now? Oh, try to get the Papal State to 100. Okay, can we afford to send you a gift? Sure. Conquer Anjou. I like the idea of doing that, simply because I was planning on going to war with him anyway. I wonder if we could somehow swing it so that we get that, and then we sell it to Brittany later. I could probably sit on the overextension for a while he cores Maine, and then sell it to him. The manpower recovery speed's probably worth it. I'm not sure, we'll see. Thank you, Castile, for doing these sieges. I don't want to pay for those myself. It does really feel like in this patch, manpower is just so hard to come by. Crap. Do you have any concerns with aggressive expansion? Not really. Let's continue to improve relations with Burgundy's enemies. Scotland's not very strong, but maybe. Just so that they'll bring some boats into the equation. Alright, come on, game. Go ahead, fire the Burgundian Inheritance, please. Go, go, go. 60%, okay, we just got Nevers, good. The capital's going to be worth so much. 31% war score cost. And of course, it being their capital, should be worth, I don't know, at least probably 10%? Maybe more? Oh shoot, they were just forced to break their siege again. More obscurantism. Obscurantism. Luxembourg. I'm gonna go just siege Vlaanderen myself. Another 4 war score helps out, and we're almost to the final 3%. Uh-oh. That's what we need. Anything from 75 plus doesn't really make any difference to the odds. So just get to 75 plus and then stay there. Invested in administrative technology. I don't know how I feel about that. I'd much rather just maybe take their capital and win the war. Sound good? Take it. You suck. Probably get the 3 siege guy here. That's him. That would be the way to go. Ugh. Look at that, disease outbreak with 22,000 troops. That is painful. I'm gonna grab a guy. We're going to grab our leader. We're going to transport him down this way. We're going to grab this leader. Swap him out. And this guy will be there on the 25th. Never mind. You're going to have to stay there for 1 more month. 35% chance. Hey, we didn't need him anyway. Good. %, war score. Alright, so at this point, actually, I think I might even just break off my sieges, because we don't need to win any more sieges. And suffering more attrition seems pretty silly. We should let Castile do that. I guess we'll finish this one last siege. Still, manpower is really low. And I need to be ready to win this next war. Nice siege. You're the man. So we're at 97%, and I don't think we should really have to worry too much about taking war score, or what's it called? Call for peace, because we're the defender. He attacked me, it's not my fault. So perhaps we get this one started. If we were to do this, we would have to fight Utrecht, Genoa, Lorraine. So 10, 6, probably another 10. Utrecht's going to have a few guys. I think Utrecht might be at war already. Yep, they've got 6 regiments right there. Fighting against Gallery. East Frisia. They have 7 regiments there. So relative strength of the alliance should be in our favor, but I don't know, it's going to be a little bit costly. Alright, cool. I'm going to take a break here. I look forward to seeing you again in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.